Let me ask you something. How many times have you told yourself, "This is the last time, I'm done, I won't do this again"? And then, just a few hours later, you fall back into the exact same habit? You throw away the cigarettes, then end up buying another pack. You promise you won't touch fast food, but when the night comes, you're ordering it again. You tell yourself, "I'll just check TikTok for 5 minutes." And suddenly, 2 hours disappear. Sounds familiar? Here's the simple truth. Bad habits aren't a sign that you're weak. They're loops. Loops your brain runs automatically, even when you want to stop. And unless you break those loops the right way, you'll keep feeling stuck. But in this video, I'm going to show you, step by step, how to break any bad habit or addiction. Not with shortcuts, not with force, but with psychology-backed strategies you can start using today. And if you stay till the end, you'll walk away with a clear, practical roadmap that can genuinely change your life. So, let's begin. Habit 1. The autopilot habit. Your brain acts before you think. Some habits don't feel like choices. They feel automatic. You wake up, and your hand reaches for your phone before your eyes are even open. You sit at your desk, and somehow TikTok is already on your screen even though you meant to start working. You feel one tiny moment of boredom, and suddenly there's a snack in your hand even though you're not hungry. It happens fast. Too fast. Your body acts first, and your mind arrives seconds later trying to figure out what you just did. That's autopilot. Your brain running an old script without checking in with you. And here's the problem. You can't break a habit you don't notice. So the first step isn't discipline. It isn't motivation. It isn't telling yourself to stop. The first step is catching the moment. When the habit begins, pause just a second and say, "Oh, there it is." No judgment, no frustration, because that tiny moment of awareness breaks the automatic loop and gives you a chance, maybe the first real chance, to choose what happens next. Habit 2. The comfort habit. Your brain wants relief, not progress. You don't scroll TikTok for no reason. You don't avoid work for no reason. You don't binge watch for no reason. Every bad habit has the same root. Your brain is trying to protect you. Stress hits? Your brain searches for entertainment. Boredom shows up? It looks for stimulation. You feel lonely? It gives you comfort. You feel pressure? It hands you an escape. Someone might not even enjoy gaming that much, but after a long day, their brain uses it like a shield against stress and exhaustion. Procrastination works the same way. You plan to start your assignment, but the second it feels too big or too heavy, your brain whispers, "Let's check something first." And minutes later, you're deep in TikTok or YouTube. The habit isn't random. It's emotional. It's a coping mechanism. So the solution isn't to destroy the habit. It's to replace the comfort. Stress. Take a 3-minute walk. Boredom. Do a quick stretch. Loneliness. Message someone you trust. Overthinking. Breathe deeply for 1 minute. These small swaps still give your brain relief, just from a healthier source. The goal isn't to remove comfort. It's to choose comfort that doesn't harm you. Habit 3. The dopamine habit. Your brain wants right now, not later. Here's something most people never realize. Bad habits aren't strong. They're simply fast. Your phone gives you instant pleasure. Sugar gives you instant comfort. Avoiding a hard task gives you instant relief. Opening a game gives you instant stimulation. It's the speed that makes them powerful. Your brain keeps choosing them because they reward you immediately. Good habits don't work that way. They feel slow. They feel boring in the beginning, and they only feel rewarding at the end. Studying feels good after you finish. Working out feels good after you're done. Planning, organizing, saving, those are all later rewards. And your brain doesn't like later. It wants right now. So you don't need more willpower. You need a new reward loop. Right after you do something good, give yourself a small, quick reward. Study a little, then check something you enjoy. Clean your desk, then play a favorite song. Finish a task, then take a short break. Go for a walk, then enjoy a drink you like. You're not spoiling yourself. You're training your brain to learn a new rule. Good actions lead to good feelings. Without dopamine, good habits fade. With dopamine, they finally take root and stay. Habit 4. The environment habit. Your surroundings make habits easy or difficult. There's a simple truth behind almost every habit you have. When something is easy to reach, you'll do it without thinking. When something takes effort, you'll avoid it without trying. That's why bad habits feel so powerful. Your surroundings are designed to support them. You want to eat healthier, but there's junk food sitting in your kitchen. You want to stop doom scrolling, but your phone is right next to your bed. You want to cut back on gaming, but the console is already plugged in and ready. You want to quit smoking, but you still hang out in the same spots where the habit started. When everything around you makes the habit convenient, your brain chooses it automatically. So the smartest strategy isn't to increase self-control, it's to redesign your environment. Make the habit slightly harder. Set your phone down somewhere you can't reach easily. Move distracting apps off your home screen. Put snacks somewhere out of sight. Unplug the gaming console after using it. Stay away from locations where you used to smoke. Just a few seconds of extra effort break the automatic pattern. You're not fighting the habit, you're removing its support system, and when the environment shifts, the behavior naturally fades. Habit 5. The starting habit. Good habits fail because they're hard to start. Breaking bad habits is only half the equation. The other half is learning to build good habits that actually last. And here's the part most people overlook. Good habits don't fall apart because they're truly difficult. They fall apart because the first 2 minutes are the hardest. The beginning is everything. If your workout clothes are in the closet, searching for them feels like work, so you skip the gym. If your books are inside your bag, opening them feels bothersome, so you don't read. If studying requires cleaning your desk, opening your laptop, finding your notes, setting up your space, your brain quits before you even begin. The solution is simple. Make the first step easy. Make the start effortless. Want to study? Leave your notebook open on your desk. Want to drink water? Keep a bottle within reach. Want to eat healthier? Prepare snacks in advance. When the first step is easy, your brain says yes automatically. The hardest part of any habit is just getting started. Once you begin, momentum carries you forward. Habit 6. The shame habit. Guilt keeps bad habits alive. There is one habit most people never notice, and it may be the one that holds you back the most. The habit of shame. You slip up. You procrastinate again. You scroll longer than you intended. You skip the workout you promised yourself. And what happens next? You turn on yourself. You say you're weak. You say you're lazy. You say you'll never change. That shame creates stress. And when you feel stressed, what do you reach for? The same habits you're trying to escape. So the cycle becomes slip, shame, stress, habit, more shame. A loop that can keep you stuck for years. The next time you slip, pause and say, I made a mistake. What caused it? What emotion came right before it? Ask questions the way a scientist would. Curious, calm, without judgment. Self-compassion lowers stress. Lower stress means fewer triggers. Fewer triggers mean fewer bad habits. You can't hate yourself into becoming better. You improve by understanding what's happening inside you and responding with clarity, not punishment. Habit 7. The micro-step habit. Kaizen. Small wins create big change. Most people fail because they try to change too much, too fast, all at once. You say you'll sleep early, but still sleep at 2 a.m. You say you'll study for 2 hours, but quit after 5 minutes. You say you'll cut sugar forever, but one craving makes you feel like you failed. Here's the truth. Your brain doesn't respond to big promises. It responds to small wins. Kaizen, the Japanese philosophy of tiny steps, teaches this: 1% today, 1% tomorrow, 1% the next day, equals transformation over time. So instead of perfection, aim for progress. Sleep 10 minutes earlier. Read 1 page. Study 5 minutes. Walk 3 minutes. Skip 1 unhealthy snack. Tiny wins don't trigger fear. They don't activate resistance. They create momentum, and momentum rewires your brain. Your life doesn't change when you do everything perfectly. It changes when you improve a little every single day. Your bad habits are not your enemies. They are patterns your brain built to protect you, comfort you, and reward you. But patterns can change. They can be redesigned. You don't need to fix everything today. You just need to understand how your brain works. Break the loop, build a new one, and your habits will finally work for you, not against you. And before you go, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to support the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video.